Hey guys, Aaron here with a new video. But first, before we start, I see that from people who watch my content, only 21% are now subscribed. It went up 1%, so I wanted to ask you guys if you like my content and you come back to my channel to watch more of it. Maybe consider subbing and maybe just leave a like on some of my videos to help out the channel in the overall YouTube rankings. It's really been amazing, guys, on the likes lately. So, guys, keep it up. Now, about the video, I've wanted to talk about this for a little while now. You know, maybe don't know, I withheld 2000 crons from all my boxes to use to test some stuff. Stuff that would otherwise be a nightmare for me to do. So, with my limited mortal time span, I do want to talk about using crons or when not to cron. I know it's viewed negatively by a lot of people to use crons, and I personally really don't advocate using crons from buying boxes in the pearl shop, but using your silver that you grinded for in-game, sure, yeah, hell, why not, go for it. Whales are gonna whale, it's in the game and it is most likely not going anywhere, and as such, seeing we don't have to pay for expansion and subscriptions, I kind of see where they need this to keep the game afloat. Still, it's kinda pay to win, but the guys that do so are paying a lot for their pay to win, so don't let it go to waste. So costume boxes are going to show up, especially when they're selling triple, quadruple or 6 something packs. When was that? A few weeks ago. You just have to have some patience to get a couple. For me, saving those 30 boxes took me about 2 months of constantly buying them. There were times I went completely broke trying to keep up with the flood of them. I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky on this front. I can't say, but it's about 1 box in 2 days that I can buy or could have bought. I'm still buying a few here and there, but not as many. Now, about the cost of costume, boxes right now are only 167 million a pop. They will continue to go up in price to about 267 million on PC. I don't have the full match on what is better or cheaper to use. I said match, but I mean math. For my sanity, using crons is the way to go. Though, having said that, burning through 10 boxes and getting nothing still kinda sucks, to say the least. But at least it doesn't drop my character in overall power levels. I know, I think I saved up 10 boxes in the past. Tried to go for pen and they all fizzled out, so there is a possibility you're not getting anything out of it, but you're also not getting dropped to pry level. I've always had EFU geared up and ready to grind it out when I needed it without ever having to go from a 50 million grind spot an hour to 10 million per hour. I know personally I would feel really horrible having to grind for 10 million while I could have been doing 50 million an hour. I think it would kind of a little bit break my spirit there. Personally, how I look at it is that I can generally grind more silver in the time it takes me to try and tet one weapon or armor in the normal way. Then by the time it's tet, I have lost half my mind and I have blown half a bill or more on resources if it goes fully sideways, which for me, if you follow my videos, it usually does that, going sideways. Crons, however, can save you from blowing that gasket. So the way I've mostly used or would use crons is to get try and then maybe going for tet the normal way to build up stacks, or just going try and tet like here in the video. It took me 2000 crons to tet all 3 of my weapons, which comes out to about 900 million silver in costume boxes, and I didn't waste too many fail stacks on it. I do think I was slightly carried in this instance. It was, after all, the same day I penned the dandy and one-tapped the pen dim, and I one-tapped also my ogre, but I think the game, as like everybody says, it's a marathon, it awards patience. And if you're really impatient, you're gonna spend more than you've bargained for, I think. Don't go into it with 2 boxes and half a hamster. Prepare for it and take your time and stick to your guns. Don't do things you'll regret. In the end, it would have costed me 900 mil, probably a lot more. doing fail stacking, stacks, stones, mems, etc. to get those weapons, not to mention the frustration. But most of all, like I just said, it took the frustration out of my enhanced session. Maybe I'm the weird one, but I don't know, but getting stuck at duo to try is not what I think of when I'm thinking of having a good time during my day, or when I have like a few hours to play and it's all spent on trying to enhance and ending back up with a pry. So yeah, I would just prepare your enhanced sessions properly, don't penroll it, and keep making gains, even if it's slow gains. It is mentally much better to do this than to drop back to pry and wonder where all the billions went into for no gains. And on another note, I would really like to thank Rank Non-Warrior again for being a member on my channel. I don't know.